There I go again, completely distracted, not knowing when my own stream starts. Hey folks, what's up?
Hello, peasants.
Getting my gear out. Soon I will be ready. There we go. That's the button over there. What is the Twitch logo thingy? I'm just dying to know what the Twitch logo thingy is. I also get messed up in my chat. Let's see when there we go. Okay. Storm, how you doing? Hello, good morning, welcome in. I see that Cobra's here. I'm trying to get my monitor set up so I can read it. There we are. I think I can read it now. No need to go over there. No need to go. Okay, I think I'm good. Somebody's checking out my plane, making sure I'm ready. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Sunday Cruise, Flights with Joel. That's what I'm supposed to be doing, saying hello. Hello, everyone. We are on the Mississippi River still. The Twitch logo name is Glitch. Marco, thank you. I knew someone would know. The Twitch chat bubble thing, it's called The Glitch. There it is. And what was the original question? Hello. Hope your day is going well. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, Robert. Thank you very much. That's what you wanted to know, right? Glitch. The Glitch. How come when you put in glitch like that, the logo didn't come up? I thought it would just come up that way when you quoted it or something. I will be starting soon. I swear I will get down to business momentarily. I'm just recovering from my four starts. No, not that way either. Marco's got it. Yeah, 4 starts today. I blame it on the Reno pack. The last thing I put in was I thought I would add the Reno pack of T6s because I thought people might be flying them. And it's silly because even if I have them, it doesn't mean I would see them. Anyways, it did that thing where it got to 58% and would not go any further. It looks like it's still loading, but then when there it is, look at that. Nice. There's somebody with the mod. I could just sit here and watch flybys all day. Red Heron, of course. Cobra is here. Dano is here, and there we go. Dano, Cobra, myself. Oh, Tally's here. Someone's in a D18 over there. Maybe that's Tally. Big airport. Marco is here, of course, because we've already spoken. He's already talked to me. Now, if I can get this to the runway, that is the challenge of the day. To start it and get it to the runway. This is the new it literally is a new aircraft. Oh, it's not doing the weird thing. Earlier it was doing a weird thing with the prop because under certain conditions, if you get this in a certain, nope, not now. If you get it in a certain spot, the prop will twitch out. Speaking of Twitch, and the developers know about it and they're working on it. They know about it and they're working on it. It is not the actual T6, it is the Asobo Reno T6 Improvement mod. And it is by, who's it by? Oh man, I'm getting too many ads in my way. I can't read who it's by. It is by, come on, where'd he go? Go away, ads. Randall Snow. It is done. Special thanks to a whole lot of people. and it updates a bunch of things. Sounds are tweaked, canopy opens, the gear door selectable by cockpit switch, smoke system, dome spinner model, realistic prime logic, and that is, I don't know if anyone's tried to start this other than me. I couldn't start it yesterday. I had to go into the Discord and get help, and I still didn't believe it. But eventually, I got it to start, and apparently, that's realistic. Completely functional rear cockpit with new camera definition. I couldn't find that camera definition. Custom ground handling physics, which are very hard for me. Revamped flight model, which always makes it easier, I think. When you make a flight model more like a plane, it always makes it better. Although this was a very easy plane to fly, no longer. Revamped engine model to match the real world performance with 3% margin of error.
Well,
what already?
Are we stopped?
We're stopped, sir.
Good. Well, why don't we take a 5-minute break?
Very good, sir.
Very good. But I'm just getting started. Pilot avatar visibility toggle for 2020. Rudder trim orientation. So this was, if you have 2020 and you have the T6 in the Reno pack, then it works on 2020 for that. And there's another version for us in 2024, or those of us flying 2024, that works just on the basic one and does not work on the T6 version because I tested it. So it's kind of confusing, at least if you're me. Now, if you're not me, you might just be like, I don't know what he's confused about. That doesn't make any sense. It's not confusing at all. If you like watching Joel, especially when he blows up the engine, consider dropping a follow. The engine doesn't blow up. At least if it does, I haven't found a way to do it. But it doesn't appear to get overheat yet, although that's and this is a free mod. They ask that you buy them a cup of coffee, but otherwise it's a free mod. It's donationware. That's what they call it. Donationware. Yeah, so model matching is going to be a pain in the butt because I had to start in vanilla mode, and when I did that, it dumped all of my planes. In order to get them back, even though I redid the linker, in order to get planes back, I have to go one by one and reactivate them in the marketplace or in my library. I have to reactivate every plane one by one. You can tell by my voice how much I love that. You don't have the GB loaded. Not right now. I'm explaining it. Listen closely. I don't have the GB loaded because of what I'm just saying. I have to reactivate everything. I don't know if this is something I've missed or what. But in order to get it to work now, things in my linker or things in my community folder, I have to activate them anytime there, look at there. Squirrel! So that's why I don't have a lot of things. I have this, but I don't have the GB and I don't have a ton of stuff. And the funny thing was, when I was reactivating, I thought, well, I will reactivate the 182Q because it's a brand new aircraft that they made for 2024, and it says not developer approved. The 182Q, which I thought was developed for this sim, you just select all of them and then enable. Yeah, I'd have you can do that, and then I might have the same problem. You see, that's why I do it little by little, because if the same problem crops up, I want to have some clue as to what I'm dealing with. So you absolutely can go in and just grab them all, but I didn't. All I can say, I just wanted to start. When I was up and running was 2 minutes before I usually start my stream. I was back in the sim, so I didn't take all the time to re-enable everything. But I've got two things. I've got the Texan, and somehow I have the R22. See, that's what I don't understand. Like, how did the R22 show up? Anyway, whatever. Yeah, so many things are going to look like they're not there. Many, many things. I've always really liked this plane. Always loved it. And now that the cockpit opens, it's got realistic start behavior. It's got much better flight dynamics. And the engine, to me, it says tweaked engine sounds. To me, the engine sounds a whole bunch better. Just a whole bunch better. So let's see, first of all, if I can start it according to the instructions. I'm not doing the full checklist, but I'm basically...
Now, what I have for your starters today is a potato-encrusted scallop with lobster foam. And we're going to top that with some nice cream fraiche.
There we go. So we got to make sure the fuel is on. Fuel is on. The flaps are set in the middle, which they're supposed to be. This doesn't actually animate yet with your whatever you have set for flaps, but there is a flaps indicator right there. I finally found it. There's a flaps indicator that works. Tells you exactly where your flaps are. You're supposed to set this to... Oops, I might have this backwards. You set this to 10 o'clock. And you set this to like, not this one back here, to like 2 o'clock. So go forward a little, go backwards a little. There you go. What is next? The fuel all the way in. The prop full back, which is unusual. That's an unusual thing. You Canadians call this plane the Harvard. Us Canadians call this... It was used in a lot of places. Why is my... Uh-oh. Oh, that's strange. My controls just kind of glitched out a little bit, just a little bit. Yeah, there were many of them made. It was used in a lot of places. The Harvard, interesting. So now comes the tricky part, right? I'm all ready for the tricky part. The battery comes on. We can turn on some lights. There's the beacon light, so people know we're starting. I would yell out to my fire crew, which you would pretty much have to have if you're gonna be running an aircraft like this. You have to have a fire crew, some people out there. Make sure. Little bit of throttle. Now this is the hard part. This is the wobble pump. So you wobble pump it. I'm just going to talk about this first until that goes off, and then you give it a bit of prime until it says it's primed, which it will if you do this fast enough, because it leaks back down apparently. So you have to prime it real fast. Primed. Hit the starter. Oh, I didn't have it open. It's not going to work. Gotta have that open. Oh man, it's really hard to get to that. Yeah, that's not going to work. So try it again. Wobble pump until the red light goes out, and then hit the primer. It's almost primed, so now it's over primed. Hit the starter. Oh god dang it. Count 4 blades, which it's done. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, first time. My first attempt, because I know how to do it. But that was my problem before, is when I wobble pumped it, I thought something was wrong because this would immediately come back on. Well, that's what it does. So I'm sure in the actual aircraft, you know, you do the wobble pump with your left hand, you give it some primer with your right hand, you hit the start button, and you've got the switch right there. So you have 2 hands, and you got to be fast. You got to be a little bit fast. But yay. So if you're having trouble starting it from cold and dark, then that could be it. That could be what's going on. There is a switch over. Is it over here? Where is my... Let's see. One of these... Oh, maybe this just turns on here, right? Oh, that just turns on there. There we go. On 1200, again, we're heading down to Mississippi. We're going to have to do a couple loops around St. Louis. This is where we left off. Cheers, Joel and Chad. Good afternoon. Northland Air, good afternoon to you. We're going to go around. We're going to, of course, go through the arch today. I know a lot of the people on the stream did it last week. I'm going to do it in the piston healing today. Now it's sounding a little rough. Oh, yeah. So now we put the prop forward. And listen to that. Listen to that. Shibid, how you doing? There's a racetrack, too. Yeah, and what is that racetrack? I saw in the sim, there are a lot of things that don't show up in my little nav map. And I'm not sure why. The only thing that shows up... Well, we've got the mounds over here that we have visited before. Those are Native American mounds that they're not exactly sure what they were for, but they made these mounds over there. So the racetrack, where I saw that when I was looking at it earlier. Where's the racetrack? Somewhere in here. Anyway, there's a lot to see. There's bridges, there's the arch, but there's about 10 POIs that is not showing up here, but do exist. So they've done a lot of work here. The train station is here. All the trains are right there. And they look good as long as you're above them enough. As long as you're far enough above them. Still looking for the racetrack. Where's the racetrack? No idea. No one's telling me. Bring the map down. Quick. Over here, he says, Worldwide Technology Raceway, formerly Gateway Motorsports Park, ? And over here. It says over here. So you're going to stay there for 10 minutes while I take off? Oh, just over there. Okay. Great. I might have to go across some bumpy stuff, and hopefully I can get it to work.
Check your fuel, your snacks and drinks. Flights with Joe is live. It's go time.
Uh-oh. Why did you do that? There we go. So I'm taxiing illegally. I did not check my wind yet. I'm going to check my wind when I get closer to a runway. It taxis very fast. Very fast. And you got to be nimble on the brakes. Oh, I'm just wandering onto a runway, aren't I? Yep, I am. I'm just wandering onto a runway. We're going to use the big one, though. We're going to use the big runway. Let me check here if I'm okay. 2 knots of wind. We're fine. We can roll right out there and go to our left and get out of town. Or stay in town. Stay in town, check out a racetrack, check out some buildings. I do have to close the canopy. Probably no one noticed I lost the word for canopy a minute ago. Hard to see out of this thing. I imagine the real one is likewise. Very much like this. These old warbirds and trainers. All you would know when you're training in this, all you would really know is it's not going to get easier. It's going to get harder because all the warbirds with more power were even harder to see out of. Were much harder to see out of. They could kill you so much quicker. Good afternoon, Flights with Joel and Trat. Viper Strike, how you doing? Shout out for Viper Strike. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. I'm checking out this T6 mod. Look at that, the canopy's open. I mean, right there. What else do you need for nothing? It's free. So we go over here to close it, and we just push that forward. Last time I did this, it didn't latch. And that time it did. That time it latched. Yay! Yay! Alrighty. My flaps are up. My prop is forward. I've got full rich mixture. Let me make sure my altimeter is correct. I don't think it is. I don't think that's right. So blind some days. Yeah, it appears to be right. It's not changing. Which makes me wonder if I have the right keyboard set. Just checking a setting. One moment. One moment. Be in the air in no time. So I'm guessing it's just on the other side of the tracks. Some good hold music whilst I look at things. Yeah, it's correct. That's what I want. That's what I want. You were flying my own home state of Oregon. Nice. Nice. It's a great state to fly in, isn't it? Oh, there's another good flyby. And slowly roll up the throttle. See, I swear that sound is better than it was. They said all they did was tweak it. I am relaxed on the stick. I wait for the tail wheel to come up. And I believe I'm off the ground now. Once I get enough speed, bring the gear up. Pretty sure they tweaked that too, but I'm not 100% sure. I didn't fly it enough. Haven't flown it enough to know that there we go, we're off and running. This is starting to come up now. I've been watching it, make sure it doesn't go in the red, because I think, maybe it'll break. They don't say it breaks yet. Let's go check out this racetrack. Go see about this racetrack. So I think everything is set, we're good. Canopy closed. Of course, I didn't check my fuel. That was silly. Someone even played like a cool sound thing, a soundbite that said, check your fuel. And I didn't. There we go. There we go. Nice. Smoking me out a little bit. Still looking at my map, I don't see a racetrack. I think it's too far up. This way, he says. So I don't see you though. Oh, there you are, way over there. Okay, I'm a little ways out. I'm getting some speed now. I'm at 160. And are those 160 mph? mph 160. Sweet. I was noticing there was racing at Laguna Seca today. I believe it's sports racing. I understand that to be one of the hardest tracks in the world. You come off this hill and you start downhill and then it turns. Apparently it's a pretty tough one. It's where all the big supercars go. There we go. I see it. I believe I see it. And somebody said what the track was a moment ago, and now I've forgotten. It's up the chat. This is the... Is this a test track or a racetrack? Worldwide Technology Raceway, formerly Gateway Sports Park. I've actually heard of it. I have heard of this. Oh, yeah. Okay. That looks... Oh, I see. It has several different tracks right there. Several different types of racing. It looks like something they might do NASCAR on. That might be why I've heard of it. That looks like a NASCAR type track, doesn't it? Totally. Oh, Red Heron is right there. Right here. Nice. Circuit of Americas in Austin starts off with a steep uphill with a hairpin left turn at the top. It looks like there's a go-kart track in the middle there. Is that like a go-kart track for when people are bored watching the race and they want to just take some go-karts out? That's got to be go-karts right there. It's got to be, man. Now we're racing. Who's winning? I got Nova Stuff in the lead, unless he's in the back, unless he's in the rear. Get out of there, mouse. You're destroying my my look. Here comes Lazy Davy. Keeping right up with Nova Stuff. And he takes the lead by cutting the corner, and he hits the ground. How is he still in the air? How is he still in the air? Turd Ferguson coming up in the back. We got Storm, we got Cobra. Still in the race. It's a 500-mile race. 157 laps to go. Tally's back in the air after some kind of technical difficulties. Marco coming around in the GB, and I only know that because he told me. Even when I have the GB loaded, it doesn't always show. It doesn't always show up, even when it's loaded. What happened to Red Baron? What happened to Red Baron? I said Red Baron. There he is. There's Red Baron. In the cockpit view was Red Baron. Beautiful. Hey, he's got a red one. Ooh, would you look at that? He's got a red one. That is just incredible. I never would have imagined Red Heron pick a red one. There is a tower. I don't know if you've noticed as you're flying by. There is a tower. I assume that's to pick the winner from. Or is it a fire tower, like for putting out fires? I've lost everyone now on my screen. Cobra is either in the front or the back. Red Heron. Now Red Heron leads. We got Tally just behind him. Nova Stuff just behind that. And Hello All bringing up the 4th place. Now we're battling for 3rd. Hello All coming around Nova Stuff. Of course it's a cheat because he's in a different aircraft. Lazy Daisy coming around. It's the Sportsman's National at whatever raceway this is. I already forgot. Fun. Everyone is there. Everyone's doing it. Everyone's in it. Sweet. Oh, I didn't do this. I didn't switch over. There we go. Got the labels on it, just like the real thing. Uh-oh, Lazy Davy has bit the dust. Aquila 9 coming in. Coming in with a late start. He's been in the pits, apparently. I just love the sound of this aircraft. I don't know how much they tweaked it. Maybe it already sounded good. But before, in the regular version, there wasn't any difference in the sound. It would just sound the same all the time. Now the sound goes up and down with your throttle and stuff like that. Boy, this is sharp for an aircraft. Storm coming around in the lead. Nova Stuff in 2nd. Red Heron is in 3rd. Tally fighting for... Oh, there he goes. Loopity doopity. Alrighty. Let's go check out that... I think the winner is... Turd Ferguson, Hello Wall, Lazy Davy, Storm, Debo Flies, Nova Stuff. It wasn't, we had no start or no ending. That was good. Oh, now I'm just flying aimlessly, aren't I? I thought I knew exactly where I was going. Do I? I don't know. I don't know. No, no navigation in this sucker. There is none. I don't know where I'm going. I'm lost. Oh, but I'm almost to the mounds. I might as well go out and circle the mounds. So there's a extremely ancient mounds out here. They don't actually know who made them. I'm just making this up, but I did read it once. We came here years ago specifically to see these. And you can go here in the real world, if I can find them. They should show up pretty brightly. Oh, they're got to be right here somewhere. Is that the building for the mounds? Okay, I'm looping around. Anyway, there's these ancient mounds here. Not sure who made them. And they're not exactly sure what they're for. If that tower is anything like the one at Cot A, it's a leaderboard. Oh, right, that makes sense. That's the leaderboard, yeah, it probably is. And I imagine it's just like, I mean, they don't change a lot from racetrack to racetrack. They tend to do things the same. I'm not finding the mounds out here. They were really obvious when we flew helicopters to them. They're the Chaka Mound State Historic Site. And I think that building is the probably the museum, but I'm not seeing the... Oh, there they are. You see those things on the ground? Whoops. Right down there, right there. Those right there are the mysterious mounds. Now, if I look it up, there's probably more information now. And there might even be more information in the last 2 years since we came here. But they're one of those really interesting things, to my mind. I'm opening all kinds of windows on the side that I... Oh, here's another racetrack. Now that's probably a horse track. I'm guessing that this is for horse racing. Fairmont Park Casino and Racing. Yeah, casino and racing. So this is probably a horse track here. And the horse track is covered with gravel. Wouldn't that be funny if it had horses on it? It's covered with rocks. Mississippi Plan mounds. Mississippi Pain mounds. They're saying that the Chaka mounds. Chaka State Historic Park. Oh, I'm lost. Can you believe it? No, I'm not. Okay, this is right. We're going the right way. We'll follow this freeway. Follow the freeway back downtown. We will see the arch, and I will know exactly where you are. Okay, so let's check this out, though. So when I bring the prop back, this didn't used to happen with the old one. I bring the prop back with the mod. Uh-oh. What the hell? Jesus, did I run out of fuel already? Yes! Oh my gosh! It ran out of fuel in that amount of time. Oh, it might be because it's a race car. It's a race plane. Oh no, this one is not a race plane. I also don't have my quickie fuel fill up thingy. Oh man, that's annoying. Okay, let me go here. Now I have to redo everything while I'm on the. Oh, the bingo! I ran out of fuel. Is that my bingo? Wait a minute. Flight performance, mass. Fuel. Oh, look! I've barely got any fuel. I'm lucky I found some fuel. Quick fill. And there's no reserve fuel. Load aircraft. I'm just doing a little cheat here, folks. You can find the bingo on the Discord. Just follow that link right there. And how far past the towers am I? American Pride, Joe W. Wyatt. These are all boats. Oh yeah, I was going to show this though. So I pull the prop back. See that? See, that didn't used to happen at all. That's full forward. Pull back. Oh, I love that. That is awesome. Same with the throttle. Well, you have to pull it back more. Yeah, it doesn't make as much of a difference. Mainly the prop. Okay, we've got to go through the arch, St. Louis Arch. And there's a whole lot more history just below us that I have very little information for. But we have flown here in helicopters and we've gone over everything rather extensively. Another city that would be really fun to visit for all the history and stuff. There he goes. Hello, wall, making his way through. Dano. Ah! And there, I believe, is the Capitol building. Ah! There we go. Not a lot of helipads on the buildings. Bringing it around. We'll watch another run through of the tower. There it is. Now the hard part, and I don't think we could even do it in this, the tricky part is it just ran out of fuel again. Holy, what? What did it do that for? Okay, that's weird. Not liking this. You've been to the top of the arch in real life. Yeah, that would be really fun. You have to walk, right? There's no elevators? Don't you have to walk up there from stairs, or do they have elevators? That seems like a really awesome thing to do. This is not one of the areas where they've updated the bridges. It is in fact not one of the areas where the bridges have been updated. I am now going the wrong way and I know it. Nope, elevator, a really weird... Oh, so the elevator goes in an arch? So it's like the turbo lift in the... Uh-oh. Red Heron went down just as I switched back to my camera. There's the Edward Jones Stadium. That's really interesting. That would make it a lot of fun. Yeah, that would make it a whole lot of fun. So there it is. A little piece of the city of St. Louis. So what I was starting to say is it's very hard to land there in a plane. Of course, in a helicopter, it's easy. But try getting your stall aircraft down on the ground right there. Right there. Now there's another stadium. That's their baseball stadium. Is it the Cardinals that play there? No. Well, that would be the football, wouldn't it? I'm getting my teams mixed up. My team's all messed up. Any St. Louisians here? In case people are watching on YouTube and wondering who I'm talking to, there is chat on Twitch. That's the main kind of streaming service that I use. I've just started going to YouTube and I'm debating about whether or not it's worth it. But people are watching, so if anyone's getting entertainment out of it, then I'll probably keep doing it. Okay, I'm headed upriver now. Our next stop is 4 Missouri Oscar 6 as far as I can tell, and that's probably going to be too small for me to land. Waypoint and then airport. No, the airport. I've got a couple waypoints. My first airport is where? Where did I not even mark? Wait a minute. There we go. So we go here, we go here. There it is right there. So the first airport is 1,817 feet. For me, in this plane, that is a landing challenge. It's a little ways up yet. And I'm going the wrong way. I'm going back the other way. I'll never... Getting there is going to be a hassle. We have a second bingo! Oh my gosh. Whoops. Keep the arch on your right. Right? Or is it left? Look at that boat. I just came to look at this boat that's aground. Apparently a massive ship is run aground. Running into some kind of oil rig. I'm gonna fill up the card today. Well, that's why we're here, to fill up the old bingo card. I'm gonna get some height because, oh, look, now it's getting cold. This is getting cold. So I should probably close this. That is the radiator flap. I think when you close that, it heats it up again. Radiator flap is closed. and get some heat going in there. But why it died, I still don't know. See, I have plenty of fuel. Maybe because the reserve was on 0. Let's do this. Let's fill that up also. And load into aircraft. Okay, I feel better now. Keep the arch on your left, the other right. I totally thought I really was thinking of it backwards. Did I put in last week's flight plan and just reverse it? Did I just reverse last week's plan? Holy mackerel. Now the stadium should show up. That's Bush Stadium. Of course, it doesn't give me any information about it. Gravity-fed carbs, maybe. Well, I think I put it on the reserve, and the reserve didn't have any gas in it. I think that's what I did. It was actually missing fuel, so there was some bit of realism involved. The thing about these mods, if you're gonna throw in a realism mod, which is what it's called, you might be prepared for some realism. You might have to be a little bit prepared for some realism. We have a canal over here. Is that the Ted Nugent? No, it's the John D. Nugent. We can go a lot faster. These things go fast. They move. Little look at the ship, and hopefully I don't run out of gas messing around like this. No wires, because I would have to reinstall those too. Boy, oh boy. A lot to put back in the old simulator. If I remember, I could do some of that at I was going to say lunch, at break. I've already had my lunch, so too late for that. I'm going to try to get this trimmed out, because you should be able to get it fairly trimmed where it doesn't take much. There it is. There's some hands off. And probably put the trim back towards the middle. Now that, yeah, there we go. Oh, but that messed up. Oh, I see. I touched. Oh, that is elevator trim. I was thinking that was the aileron trim. That's the wrong trim. There's a very low, very, very low bridge coming up. All right, I do have some people still with me. Cool. We got a Beechcraft Bonanza down there. Nice. Oh, look at the smoke. Look at how far the smoke goes. When you turn it on, the smoke is right here. Look how far that goes out. That is really cool. That is great. So this would be great for smoke writing. If you've ever wanted to just use skywriting and write a love letter to your girlfriend or wife, or your mom on Mother's Day in the simulator. You could do some skywriting in the sim and send it to somebody you know. I was looking at, I'm not firewalling it too much. I'm keeping it kind of under control. Now I close that radiator flap. It seems to have made no difference. I'm still very cool. Very cool. Yes, well, it's on purpose this time. Yeah. And it does those things very nicely. Very nicely. Except that, you know what? It will stall. Hello! Oops. Oops, let me try. Okay, let's see if I can do it. There's a basic roll, aileron roll. We'll do a little faster kind of snap roll going the other way. There we go, there we go. Now for the loop, that's where he blew it. That's where he stalled out, the loop. I think I want to get some altitude before I do a loop. Little altitude, I have no idea what'll happen. We're just following the river. Go over this way a little. I wish more streamers would use this plane. It's so comfortable to cruise in. Well, you can always fly it. What plane are you in? Oh, are you in the Baron? I'm trying to see. The piston, generic. I think you're in the Baron. Okay, let me try it. Full throttle, nose down. Gather some speed. That should be enough. Easily turn it over, nice and easy. Coming around. And we're not stalling. Oh, look at me. I'm almost through my smoke. I almost got through my smoke there. Yes, I did. I looped the smoke. Look at that. You see that? Oh, yeah. The Texan is a wonderful bird. I don't know why I don't fly it more. There's just the... it wasn't quite up to the standards of a lot of the new flying iron aircraft and stuff. So when I go for a warbird, I go for something else. But I really like the T-6. I've always liked the T-6. It's great. And so the fact that they modded it is really, really awesome. Good stuff. It's unfortunate that we can't do more with mods. You know, more updated aircraft would be great. But this one is a little tough, so I'm just really glad they got it to work. Really glad. And that I got it to work. Red Baron Modeling, what's up? We are flying the T6 mod, T6 Texan, down, up the Mississippi. I almost said down the Mississippi, but we're actually going north-ish. We're going from the Gulf up to where it ends, which I better start studying pretty soon because this is part 5? Part 5. This is part 5. So there's not too many parts to go, and I'm really going fast today. Let's ease up on that throttle so I don't burn it up. The surprising thing is it's running cold. Look at that ship! They still do funny things. Man, come on. Come on. They make real-world cars now. Real-world self-driving cars. I just saw yet another story about them. The most successful company uses electric Jaguars. So I'm thinking it might be expensive to get a ride in them. But they're in several cities. They're doing really well. But they can't make a plane, a boat in a simulator act like it's supposed to. Oh, I got to get some pictures here. Time for a picture. There we go. Somebody just jumped out of my picture. Back on track. There's another factory over there. You can't drive for 5 minutes without seeing a self-driving car. Literally. Well, yeah, because they're popular. They're popular. The story said they've driven over so many million miles, like million, it was either 5 million or 50 million miles without a fatality. And I noticed, I caught on right quick. Well, you didn't say without a wreck. You just said without a fatality. Yeah, it would be nice. And again, there's no liveries because of the because of Asobo making it really difficult to make liveries. But I totally get it. And then that's why I was going to put in, well, I did. I put in the Reno pack, which may have caused all my problems with the sim not starting. It may not have, probably didn't. But when I did that to get more liveries, for one, the mod doesn't work on the Reno pack in this sim. It works on the Reno pack in 2020. And then also, they may have locked up my sim, so I had to yank that right out of there. There's a few liveries though. Yeah, but there are so many liveries for this aircraft. So many. It's just ridiculous. I will try and stay steady here as I read some of this information about the North American T-6 Texan SNJ Harvard. It's an American single-engine advanced trainer aircraft which is used to train pilots in the United States Army Air Force, United States Air Force, United States Navy, Royal Air Force, Royal Canadian Air Force, that's something someone mentioned earlier, and British Commonwealth during World War II up until the 1970s. Am I gaining a lot of altitude here? Sorry for those hanging out in the back there. I'm trying to keep this, I'm trying to get it steady. I'm trying to adjust. Designed by North American Aviation, the T-6 is known by a variety of designations depending on the model and operating Air Force. The United States Army Air Corps and the U.S. AAF designation is the AT-6. The United States Navy, the SNJ, and British Commonwealth Air Force is the Harvard. I guess I didn't know that. The name by which it is best known outside the U.S., starting in 1948, the new United States Air Force designated it the T-6 with the USN following in 1962. So that's why we call it the T-6. The Texan remains a popular warbird used for air show demonstrations, static displays, also has been used many times to simulate various historical aircraft, including the Japanese Mitsubishi A6M0. A total of 15,495 T-6s of all variants have been built. So that's why you see them a lot. 15,000 were made. That's almost like a car model. And when they say they were used to simulate various historical aircraft, including the A6M0, what they're talking about is a movie called Tora Tora Tora, where they use these for the Japanese Zeros. This is what they used. The aircraft called it working on T-6 livery. The Air Force called it the Mosquito. The Army Air Corps called it the Texan. Yeah, because I am just going by a Wikipedia article, so it is not necessarily accurate. Not necessarily an accurate rendition. Go Army! Bossman Gaming is raiding with a party of 6. Bossman Gaming, how you doing? How's everyone doing coming in? Thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. Much appreciated. We're over here in the T-6, or what was the other designations I just read? The T-6 or the Mosquito. Thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. Kev Sim Corner, how you doing? Coming in with the boss man. Sweet. So someone made a mod for this, so that's why I'm flying it. And look at the smoke. It just goes on forever. I was able to do a loop right through my smoke. If I pay attention and get it trimmed out, it's almost like you're flying with an autopilot, almost. But I have to do that first part. I have to pay attention. That's the tough part. Now, where are my fuel gauges? I'm supposed to be watching my fuel. That would help me not run out. I've already run out of fuel twice. The second time because I think I switched to an already empty tank. I'm not seeing where the fuel is. Oh, I didn't set that up right. Okay. Manifold pressure, that is the fuel there. Now that's looking like I'm almost out of fuel again. Man, it just doesn't last at all. Oh, we're on the Mississippi River also. No, we're good. We're good for a minute. On the Mississippi, we're going up the Mississippi. This is part 4 of our Mississippi run in 2024. We did it in 2020. I am going ahead and repeating flights because everything's still new. Everything is still new. You know what I mean? 2020 still seems new. Can I let go of my aircraft and let it fly in a minute? I think I can. Just for a sec. Still climbing though. Still climbing. There we go. And how close are we to our airport? Whoop. Where am I? Oh no, I lost my plane. Oh, okay, that's why. I'm following the river, if anyone didn't notice. Rather than following the flight suggestion, I'm actually doing the river today. Stay on it just a little bit. I've not seen any animals yet. No animals to report. Anyone else? Anyone else report seeing anything? Anything of interest? Did I open those when I thought I was closing them? No, that says it's closed. Hold to lock, 100%. Oh, it's at 100% open? Yeah, I think I opened it when I thought I was closing it. Let's do that. Now we'll see if that heats up. I don't think there's any animation for the radiator flap. I don't believe it does anything. Oh, look at that. Now we've got even more. Even more. Sweet. That is a great flight. Nice flight of the T6s. Oh, I didn't switch it. Oh boy. I just tried to adjust Red Heron's camera with my own. Oh my gosh. do it. I can do it. Look at this though. It'll mess up that formation. It'll blow it. It'll completely blow it. We'll just do one of these. Yes. Nice, nice. Woo. We'll see if it comes back together. Yeah, it's coming back together. It's getting back in. Is that a dam? That looked like a dam down there, didn't it? That looked like a bit of a dam. Thank you for the following. Just Vig, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Cheers. I'm zooming in down there to see what that was we just passed. Oh, it was a lock. It was a lock and dam number 25 because we're on the Mississippi River and there's a whole bunch of those as you go along. So that was a dam, and just to the edge of it is a lock to let boats up and down. Crazy. We just passed the... What's it say? We just passed the Batchtown State Fish and Waterfowls Park. Recreation area, something like that. Something of that sort. We have slowed now to 160, nice cruise speed. I'm still not getting... Damn, that looked like a damn lock. Didn't it, though? Someone had to say it, and I didn't even take any damn pictures. Oh, cheese and crackers. Ah. All this comedy makes me thirsty. All right, get the flock together again. It is, look. It is together. It's all together. The reason you're seeing so many mismatches is because I had some difficulties. I had to unload a bunch of planes. So I dumped my community folder and haven't quite got it back yet. I'm thinking I'll go in and see if I go in at my little breaky break, I will load some more in. You messed it all up. Because, yeah, I had no choice once you played that soundtrack. I had no choice but to flippity-dippity. Flippy-dippy-doo. Why aren't my landing lights on? It appears none of my lights are on. Is that the plane itself that's just not showing those things? Nav lights are off, that's why. Click. Okay, that's why, because they're all turned off. They all have a different way that they work. All right, there we go. Oh yeah, much better. Much better. What was that weird flash? Someone just go, flip or loop. Marco's been following along. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what I do. He's on it. He's up for it. Oh, maybe it was lightning. You think that was some lightning? There definitely could be lightning out here. Absolutely. I haven't seen lightning in a long time, but that doesn't mean it won't show up. So it wasn't just me, someone else saw a flash. It wasn't my brain didn't just flash on and off. This is good to hear. This is good to hear. Good to know. Absolutely. I thought, it could be me. Could just be me. Yikes. Hey, none of that, Kev Sim Corner. Don't be suggesting such things.
Fuel your snacks and
Don't be
drinks.
suggesting
Flights
some
with Joel
things.
is live. It's go time.
It's go time at the Flights with Joel. Yes, it is. Welcome, Pratt. Pratt PT6. And we're in a T6. Thanks for coming in. Let's check if I need fuel because I never trust that I've already run out twice. We're still okay. I might switch tanks now though, right? I think I should switch tanks now. So the tank switcher is here. That's off. There we go. Tank switched. Switched it over, I'm good. Oh, let's go over there. There we go. Let's do that in a minute. Still no all alligators or crocodiles. I don't think there's crocodiles. I think there's alligators in this ocean, in this river. I think there's alligators. Don't believe there's crocodiles. Still none though. Nice. Doing little stunts. Whoops. I'm watching the red heron camera and I'm forgetting what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm still supposed to be flying. I'm still supposed to be keeping it together. Let's keep together, man. Oh, we got a jet out here. We have got a little, oh, what is that called? What is that jet? It's the, I know it. We've flown it. We've flown it on the flights. What is it? It's not the Honda jet. It's the little thing. It's the little thing. Thank you. Oh, sorry. It's the Vision Jet. I just turned the camera off so I could yawn, and then as soon as I turned it back on, I had to yawn again. Again. Oh, so Marco, how's your sim is working today? You were having a lot of trouble a couple days ago. A lot of trouble. Oh, and I didn't even talk about the thing. I didn't even talk about the thing. So, let's talk. How long do you... I think I still have some helicopter flyers here. How long before the next one comes out? Not even the next one. How long before the one that everyone's been asking for comes out? I just saw the trailer yesterday, or did I see it Friday? Ben Wingbird, Grandpa, that's me. Now, why'd you say that today? That's like people that come in here that have never seen the show say. What brought that on? Was it the shirt? I'm going to check out Wayne B. Smith. Oh, there's two of them. There's Wayne B. Smith and Sheila K. Barger. Sheila K. Barger. It's not a barge, though. Oh, the Wayne B. Smith is something really small. You got a visit from a Bell 407 at the hangar on Thursday. Oh, nice. I was just flying the 407 because I was testing out my old controller in 2020, and I wanted to fly that mod that doesn't work that I have to do a bunch if I want to fly it in here. Hopefully it gets better on the next update. Whose was it? Who's 407? What company was flying in? Were they passing through? Main thing I see flying over is a EC-135. I see that going by almost every day on its way to the hospital, and it's freaking loud. It is really loud. They don't make any secrets. They're not secretive at all. Okay, our airport is coming up, and it is, like I said, it's a 8,000 foot runway. It's at 767 feet above ground level. We have 6 knots of crosswind, whether 01 or 19, whatever we do at this point. So let me start making an approach, and it's unlikely I'm going to make this. Leading Edge. Oh, I've heard of them. Sounds familiar. All right. Slow it on down. Prop forward in case I get in trouble. Pull the power back. It's likely I won't see the airport till I'm very close. Oh, they're at a bend. Maybe I've just seen them fly by. I check out on FlightAware what's flying around a lot of the times. Bend actually has a big flight school at one of the airports. I don't know if it's Ben Redmond or one of those has a pretty big flight school. And it's a good place to train because you're also learning mountain flying. Yeah, that would be awesome. Always up for a 407. Was it a flat panel? It seems like they almost all are now. I need to slow way down because I have to touch down at 60, and I have to touch down right at the edge of the runway. So I'm getting too close already. I'm getting a little close. Slow it down. Bring in flaps. The flaps come in real slow. They come in real slow. Oh man, you can even hear the roughness. You can hear like the roughness of it was a 407 GX. Oh, okay. So yeah, glass panel. 100%. Smoke off, so I don't look like I'm on fire when I get to the ground. And that's a good speed. Don't see that runway anywhere yet. Oh, cool. So yeah, there's a is it UH6/500C coming out from Togue, and I hope it doesn't take him a long time, but sometimes it does. It seems like he's one of the developers that puts out a teaser video a long time before it's ready. It looks fantastic, but I do appreciate that he doesn't release an alpha like a lot of people do. I don't like it when they release an alpha state. That's no good. It's OH6, isn't it? Getting it wrong. Said the wrong thing. Is this airport, like, invisible? I have a 5-knot crosswind, is what I'm I'm showing. It might be it right there. I think that's it. It could be right there. Gear coming down. More flaps. Kind of think it's right in there somewhere. Your engine is overpowering your voice. Oh, sorry about that. There we go. How's that? I just love the sound of this engine, so I'm blowing it up. We're learning track and balance. We're learning track and balance ATM in Airframe 1 and pneumatics in Airframe 2. That is awesome. Don't see the field. And no one seems to be landing at the field. Is it in the trees? Is my field in the tree? Oh, it's past those little marks, isn't it? It's right there. Okay, I got it. I think I got it. I'm still 40 knots over where I want to be when I land, so I'm a little hot. I have to be really precise if I'm not going to go in the trees. Get your bets in now for whether or not I go into the trees. Need a lot more flap. I need all my flaps. I need to put it in here as if I'm landing on a carrier, which these could do. I think these were capable of carrier landings. We should either get coffee or you can give you a tour of... Oh, a tour of the hangar would really be awesome. That would be pretty awesome. Tour of the hangar between classes. I hope I'm doing the right thing here. Yeah, that's it. It's a... oh, I see. There's a freaking barn in the way as you come in. There's a barn. I might make this. We have a chance. Power's all the way back. And since I'm sure, I'm going to pull my prop back. Okay, come on. I can do it. Oh, you should have been touched down by now. You should have been on the ground by now. Come on. Yes. Okay. Brake. Everyone else made it. Oh, yeah. I think I've done it. Holy mackerel. Not quite stopped, but... Woo! That was close. There was the runway. We came off just the end. You're welcome to come at any time as long as I'm escorting you. Oh, yeah, that would be cool. That would be very cool. I have to check in with you to see when you're there. Why aren't you moving? I'm trying to turning around. Doesn't want to move. Sometimes the ground handling is a little too realistic. Let me open this. There we go. Okay, let me turn around. Got it on full throttle now. Oh, maybe it's just too, Monday through Thursday, 7 to 4:30. Oh, okay.
What shall we do now, sir? Well...
I'm going to take a break as soon as I figure out how to get turned around.
Why don't we take a 5-minute break? Very good, sir.
Oh, I know what's wrong. Because I have the prop back. Now it'll move. I have to do weird things with the pedals to get it to work. There we go. Supposedly this is realistic handling, but it seems funky to me. It's like it doesn't do what I expect at all. So now I'm fully braking. Here we go. Now we're getting it to go around. That looks like my tail wheel is locked. Okay, it is. There is a tail wheel lock on this thing. There, in fact, is. I just couldn't quite figure out if there was. There's no manual with it, of course, and there's no mention of a tail wheel lock in the checklist. Here we go. We're going to hang out here for just a moment. We'll keep it running like I always do. That way I don't have to restart again, because it is hard to restart. It is, for me. It's tricky. It's tricky unless someone wants to... Oh yeah, I'm going to pop out anyway and add some more planes to see if I see more planes. And I think it's about the right time. It is a perfect time. We'll be back in just a few minutes, and we will continue up the Mississippi in the T-6. Appreciate you coming along. We'll be right back. The Wildcat. I don't think I have the the Wildcat. Okay, I'll try and get that in there. that was a short break. Holy mackerel, really? How long has that Huey been on? How long has that been up there? Cowboy Cody just rated the channel. Whoa. Cowboy Cody just rated the channel with a party of 5. Cowboy Cody, Mr. Cody, what's going on? I'm still in my, I'm still in the background here. I'm still adding planes. What is all this stuff? So many of this I don't need to add. Like, it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. It's just silliness. What are people flying that I don't have in here? Not available on your platform? What? Okay, that's ridiculous. Yes, it is. Maybe there's another version for me. Holy mackerel. Currently, the seniors at the hangar are doing return to service classes, which really means engine run classes. So depending on what time you come to the hangar, you might get to see one of the 2 of our aircraft run. Oh, cool. Cool. Thank you so much for coming in on the raid, everyone. I guess I better go back into the simulator and get started again. Get back into it. Get back to work. We're flying the North American T-6 Texan mod. We have a mod for it. Boy, I hope it's sure. Yes, it still shows up as a mod. And it's in the information. If you look up plane, there's a link right to it. If you like the T6, you will love the mod. It makes it far more realistic. And hopefully now I have more planes. I've lost where I am supposed to be. One moment. We are at, Fort Missouri 6.
Cobra N has entered the airspace.
I hope so. What'd I say? I just said what it is. 4. Is that where I am? Mark Twain. Oh, that's why I stopped here, because it's called Mark Twain Air Park. I thought that was, I just thought we had to. We had to stop at Mark Twain Airport, right? Look at this. Air Park. Mark Twain Air Park. Pink sea salt crackers. Now, where am I? Oh, I'm not in here. Is there anyone crazy enough to want to see me start it again? Anyone want to see me go through the start procedure once again? It started up on the 2nd try last time. I was quite surprised. Try number 2. It started right up. So I'm going to give people about 37 seconds to tell me if they would be interested in seeing that again. Nope. Okay. We're good. We're just going to load in on the airport and go. Actually, I should... Yeah. I'll see if I can make it in that distance. I'll see if I can do it. There we go. Oh no, I forgot my water. Stand by. All right. Thank you for standing by. Woo! I am back. I am back, and I still like the load-in, videos. This little bit here, I do like that. It's too bad there's not a setting in the camera where you could just hit a button and it would start doing this. All right, I think I have more planes now. Look at that flyby. Get in the sim. There we go. Woo! Smoke them if you got them. How awesome is this? I swear one of these days, Alice, one of these days, I'm going to sit here and watch people do flybys. Just watch the flybys all day long. Sorry, I gotta have water so I can talk. What's the point of being in here if I can't talk? Okay. A little while ago, someone told me it was too loud and they couldn't hear me over the engines. Even as loud as I crank up my voice, it seems to me it's louder than a lot of streams. Everything's good. Prop full forward, yes it is. Mixture is full forward. It seems like I would like some more lights. Yeah, I would like some more lights. You never know when you put in a mod if anything's gonna work. When you go directly in like this. When you go directly in, you never know. Okay, everything seems fine. Oh, I know. I need gas. I need to check my fuel. Check my fuel, my snacks, my drinks. See, the reserve is almost empty. Let's get that reserve filled up. And while I'm there, let's fill them all up. Why do I want to not have enough fuel in there? All right, that is better. That is better. Only a game. Indeed it is. Isn't it though? Okay, brakes off. Prop forward, ready to go. On this field, I think I want to just punch it. I just went full throttle. And in this plane, and because it's dirt, it really does take off slower. Let's hope it takes off in time. We're airborne. Keep the nose down to get the lift. Oh, Red Heron's still sitting there. Gear up. Whoa, just enough time. Just enough time. And did I load in right? Which way am I going? I think I'm turning around, right? I believe we're turning around. I've lost the little nav maps in this. I had little nav maps here. Oh my gosh. Also, the Coronado thing disappeared. Oh my god. Really? When I put that aircraft back... Oh, I probably have to restart before the Coronado comes back up. Oh, that's really weird. Coronado. Huh. Many mysteries. Many mysteries. When you load in safe mode, it just causes problems. Why did I do that? I tried it just loading back in once and it was still broken, so I loaded it in safe mode and now I broke everything. Everything is broken. Alright, that's why it's working. Sweet. Where are other people? Back here. We are still on the Mississippi. Where are we now? We are quite a few miles north of St. Louis. And that puts us near... Well, we're on the border of Mississippi and Illinois now. Just gonna pass Walker Airfield just below us, if you know where Walker Airfield is. Our next stop will be a touch and go at Hannibal Municipal in Hannibal. Now, I also had to stop at Hannibal, right? How can you not stop at some place called Hannibal? Hannibal, Mississippi. I just had to do it. Probably people don't even know about Silence of the Lambs anymore. Probably people don't even remember Silence of the Lambs anymore. This will be a touch and go. I got a 5-knot crosswind still. It puts the lotion in the basket. It puts the lotion in the basket. You remember Silence of the 380 Ti? Oh! Oh, I hope not. I hope it didn't. Did your 380 Ti die? The bad guy in Silence of the Lambs was also Monk's boss. Monk's boss was the bad guy in Silence of the Lambs. Wildcat, do you want the hose again? You want the hose again? Still a creepy movie, I don't care. Still creepy. Even though there's been much worse. Still creepy. It's hard to imagine that Anthony Hopkins was ever not very well known, but I guess he wasn't known that well when he made that movie. Now it's working. Had to threaten it with a good time. Ah! Was the Wildcat not working? I hope I have it. Oh, look! The BG shows up now. Woo! Okay, I got one more plane. One more. Chopper John is here. Dano is here. Bentwing Bird is here. Turd Ferguson is here. Shibadoo is here. Edifix is here. Dipe is here. SkyWest Airlines 5359 also here. Hey, has anyone flown Maurice? Is Maurice here? Is that Chopper John? Is that Maurice? Oh, no. From Silence of the Lambs. From Silence of the Lambs. Which one of the Bee Gees? Which one? It's... Oh, what do you mean which one? Is there more than one? The one Hello Wall's in, the Stealth. There are 3? Wait a minute, there are 3 Bee Gees? Oh, I get it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, and one of these. Now I gotcha. You can tell by the way I use my walk, I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. You can laugh and something. I've been kicked around since I was born. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, cheese and crackers. All right, you got me. I've been gotten. Ah! Whether you're a mother or whether you're a lover, staying alive. Everybody's shaking and staying, and we're still staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Ha, I'm staying alive. Uh-oh. Copyright strike. There were 4, but the young one died first. Oh, ouch. Oh, I just got a look from, my wife just gave me a look. Like, don't ever do that again. Never again. Never again. I'm in big trouble. I'm in trouble now. Oh boy.
Oh!
It sounds...
Pardon me, Mr. Perfect! I guess I forgot that you never ever make a mistake!
Bentwing Bird, I agree. It sounds better when I'm singing in monotone. It sounds better when you... Yeah. The group that no one had ever heard of. No one had ever heard of those guys before Saturday Night Fever. No one had ever heard of them. Who are these guys? What is disco? What is that? And then Vinnie Barbarita comes along in his leather jacket and sweater and bell-bottom, what are they? Do you know why the Bee Gees sang that song? So you don't have to. Oh! You used to do a lot of those songs in your band? Okay. I don't think I've ever played a Bee Gees song as a drummer, which is not really. It would have been fun. There's a band here in town that does them really well, or there was. Satin Love Orchestra used to play Bee Gees songs, and drummer had a great time with it because the disco is very funky. It's fun for a drummer. They were great songwriters and musicians. They were pretty darn good singers too, better than some I've heard. I'm not that wild about disco, but they were obviously good at what they did. Really good. Can I stop dating myself? No, I can't. That's not possible. I am what I am. Did you not watch Popeye, and did it not oh, you probably didn't watch Popeye. You probably don't even know who Popeye is. I think I see my airport now. I am at 2,000 feet. My airport is at 765 feet. It's almost exactly. Are you a family man? You thought they were better before? See, I don't know. I have no idea what they did before they went disco. I have no knowledge of the Bee Gees pre-disco. I don't think I've heard any of them, anything they did before they were disco. I think all of the Bee Gees I ever heard was disco. And at the time the Bee Gees came out, you got to understand, I was listening to The Who, the Rolling Stones, Led Zeppelin, Rush. So it just didn't go over that well with me or my crowd. Also, Sex Pistols, X, you know, very different kind of music. The Kinks. You get the idea. It was not the Bee Gees. That wasn't what I was listening to. Oh, I didn't get the Fleetwood reference? I didn't. You heard Popeye sailed the 380 TICs. I didn't get the Fleetwood Mac reference, but one of my first concerts I went to was Heart. Anyone remember Heart? I think they were a Seattle band before the whole Seattle scene happened. I think so. Amazing game. It is Flight Simulator 2024. We like it. Dreamboat Annie. Yeah, that's one of theirs, isn't it? They were actually really good. When I saw them in concert, I didn't know anything about them, and they were very good.
It's only a game.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I'm doing a touch and go here, so we touch down, and I'm way fast. That's why we're bouncing. Touchdown. Touchdown. Oh man, I'm still bouncing. Holy mackerel, would you stop bouncing and go? Oh, that was too fast still. So I really want to touch down at 60 or less. Just under 60, right at stall. To love somebody, I started a joke, Massachusetts words, Bee Gees, pre-disco. To love somebody, started a joke, Massachusetts words, Bee Gees, pre-disco. Man, now I'm lost. Now I'm completely lost. I've lost the conversation, I don't know. Okay, flaps are up, gear is up. No, gear is down. Gear coming up. There we go. Look, I have the F4F in the simulator. Smoke on. Because smoke would have looked really great on that landing. It would have looked awesome. That would have looked good. It does take a second to get up to speed because this is not a racing version. This mod would more represent your standard trainer version, not a racer. I'm keeping it pulled back a bit because I don't want to blow it up. Have you seen the video of Hart doing Stairway to Heaven? Oh, I don't know. Was it? Is that video from the 80s, Marco? Because it's possible in the 80s I saw it. There could have been things I was doing in the 80s that would make me not remember seeing it. If you're talking about the early days of MTV, if you're talking about when Carson Daly was on MTV, are you mouse and keyboard? New to this game. I'm not mouse and keyboard. I've been playing a version of this game for almost 20 years, or maybe 20 years. So I've been flight simming for a long, long time, and one of the main things I'd like to do is helicopters. It's really hard to fly helicopters with a mouse and keyboard. Joel did illicit substances. Joel did, well, not anymore. What I'm trying to say is they're not illicit anymore. They were illicit back when I did them. You know, back when it was cool to do illicit substances. And now you can't even do that because they're not illicit. And yes, I did. So anyway, I have throttle pedals and a flight stick. Throttle pedals and a flight stick, because I do like to fly things that have a stick rather than a yoke. Like to see this has a stick. And I got the throttle instead of I got a throttle, and I would still kind of like to get a collective, but the throttle is just awesome. It's really awesome. So keep in mind, you can get a flight stick for about 30 bucks. You can get a used one for $20 or less. It's really worth it. Really worth it. Amazing. You play most FPS games, but this looks like it's so much. It is a lot of fun. It is a big learning curve. Just know that. You can kind of jump in and fly. You absolutely can. But then if you want to take it a little further, there's so much you can learn. You've lost respect for you. Minus one coolness point. Because of my early days of being illicit, wow, that used to gain. Hey, thank you so much, Subliminal Black. That is awesome. Thank you for donating to water.org. It goes along with the story that was on my latest podcast. That's why I decided to, I should put them on here. Whoops. Because the guest I had, my last guest on the podcast, did a report on them and got to fly in a private jet for free. So thank you. Much appreciated. We'll be at my goal in about 3 years at this rate. We'll be there. It'll be awesome. I have a dried mango stuck. Do a search on YouTube for Heart Stairway to Heaven. You won't be disappointed. Yeah, I imagine they could do a good job at it. It wasn't that long ago that I saw they were still doing stuff, and I was totally shocked. They were still touring and playing somewhere. Maybe they were playing state fairs. I don't know. But they're still around. They still exist. Okay, I think we're doing another touch and go at our next airport. It's a little ways out. little ways out. Oh, and there's some bridges. Oh, nice. It just loops so nice. You just barely pull back. You barely pull back on the stick and you just let it do its thing. Like that. Just like that. Yeah. There it is. It's the Sunday cruise. Thanks for coming in. Good to see everyone here. Thanks for flying along. Much appreciated. On the Mississippi, in the T-6, watching the Red Heron Cam. Wow, look at all those trees. Crazy. Crazy. That's a lot of trees. Well, letting it start itself, it seems to be running just fine. Check my fuel the only way I know. Oh, I didn't put the fuel back in. Didn't put my cool fuel thing back in. I forgot to do that. Totally forgot to do that. Oh, I must be on the left tank. Okay, let's switch to another tank. Let's go this way. Nope. There we go. That should make it do. You really need to see a Sobo passive aircraft generic piston 1 engine in name tag. Do you really need to see? Let's discuss name tags. I'm sure that's all fixed in SU2, right? Those of you who've tried SU2, the name, everything in multiplayer is completely fixed, is it? Is it not? Isn't everything perfect? Here's how you fix that, though. If you don't want to see, if the name tags bother you, there you go. All fixed. All fixed. Look at that. Whoa, that's crazy, man. What are you doing? Are you flying or boating? Dude's in a boat. The landing lights are on purely for entertainment purposes only. This, by the way, this looks nice. This looks really nice. The Mississippi is, you know, it's pretty gorgeous all the way along it, except when you hit some of the cities. There's the BG coming in again. Yes. Glad I went in there and put them on. True that. I had a button on my Stream Deck to turn off name tags. Yeah. I still have not convinced myself to buy a Stream Deck. My Touch Portal works just fine. Just fine. I'm selling stuff off now. I sold, what'd I sell? I sold something yesterday. Oh, my pedals. I sold my old pedals. You know, the ones that broke. And I'm selling the throttle now. Well, I'm going to put it up for sale. The Thrustmaster TWCS. Is that right? TWCS. I think that's right. Great throttle. It doesn't, there is no comparison between that and the Virpil. It's really scary. Because I plugged in the, I shouldn't be saying this because I'm trying to sell it, but no one that's going to buy it is watching. I plugged it in to test everything out, and it seemed to all work. I remember one of the buttons being glitchy, but it really was okay. But then I was using both of them at the same time, and wow, I should have done a YouTube comparison video. There's enough of them is all. There's enough of those out there. There's really a lot of YouTube comparison videos of throttles for flight simulators. Man, there's a lot of them. So the next stop is, what does that say? One moment here. Let me turn that off. Next stop is Keokuk International. And it looks like the runways are big. It's right near some smaller runways. Longest runway is 5,000 feet. We have still got a 5-knot wind. Same as, is my weather not on? My weather has to be on. Look at the weather, it's gorgeous. So I think I'm gonna try for 3.2, which is only 3,793 feet. Are we gonna stop? Are we gonna stop there or just do a touch and go? Anyone need to stop? It's like when you're driving. Anyone need the rest stop? How's everyone doing? I ask that at every rest stop when I'm driving. I'm a polite driver. Plus, I'm usually the one that needs to stop. I think it's a touch and go. It looks like no one's come. No one's saying anything. Actually, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna do a stop and go so I can watch everybody come in, give everyone a chance to catch up. This stop is going to be what? K-E-O-K. Kilo. Echo Oscar Kilo. That is our next stop. If anyone wants to join, you want to load into a new aircraft, whatever, it's right there. Right there. This almost sounds like some River Delta music. Almost. His gear's out. Are you trying to water ski? Look at that. I bet it does that. I bet it works. Oh, it does. Oh, okay. Not such a realistic realism mod then. Because that would have killed you. It does make a difference. But you can still do it. You can still do it. I got the F4F flying by, doing another flyby. Sweet. Oh, he still made it. He still got out of it. That looked like it was going to be a crash, but it wasn't. I thought for sure that was the end. So that's probably another dam and lock right there that you're flying by. Or is it just... Oh, no, that looks like Earth. That looks like a big sandbar that comes out into the river. There's all kinds of crazy things along this river. All kinds of crazy things. It's huge. But you guys want to know a bizarre thing that I just read? I think it was in National Geographic. You know how when we're flying along and we see the lines, this happens more on the ocean, but we see the lines in the water where there's a straight line in the water? Did you know that that actually occurs in nature? There's a place where the oceans come together. Does anyone know about this? There are two oceans that meet. And there are literally a straight line in places where these oceans meet. I did not know that. I had no idea. Okay, I'm kind of lining up for 3-2 now. Slow it on down. Still got a 5-knot kind of, yeah, it'll be a crosswind, but slight crosswind, it'll be okay. It'll be all right. I probably should look up my maximum gear extended because I have not looked it up. None of the gear broke, so I guess I'm okay. Oh, I'm looking over to the side, and I can't look over to the side without turning that on. There we go. Okay, where's my airport? It's a big one. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it right there. Okay, we'll just keep going, and we're basically on a long base. We'll be on a long base to extended final. Put it right in there. Oh, I wonder if it's listed here. Would there be a flap extended speed in an aircraft like this? Oh, it's right there before take. Oh, look, there's a checklist and everything right there. For landing, fuel mixture, propeller, carb heat, landing gear, tail wheel lock. Okay, there it is, right there in the checklist. Tail wheel lock on. Hopefully it's straight. Yeah, it's straight. I still haven't figured out where the tail wheel lock is on this one. Gear coming down. It's a checklist right in there. That's not in the other one, is it? Mixture front. This aircraft equipped with an idle cutoff. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoops. Okay, that was a bad time to look down. Now I lost my airport. Ah! Oh my gosh, where'd it go? I was lined up for the runway, and I am no longer. There it is, there it is. Oh, jeez. Oh, man! I wonder what that is. That's a strange thing. Lots of flaps needed, as I've put no flaps in yet. Put them in slowly. Oh, someone is right in front of me. Someone jumped in right in front of me. Nice. There's my crosswind. It is making a difference. Is having an effect. Straighten out that nose. You want to be real straight when you touch down. Real straight. There's someone else using the crossing runway. Probably a better choice. So I'm right at 60. It's still bouncing. Oh, but not as much. Dancing on the pedals. Full brakes. I now oh boy, that was almost. I now showed 2 knot wind. So we're pretty good. Oh, we got the silly, we've got the double, I almost said rainbow. We've got the double windsock thing going on. There's Tally coming in. Oh, it looked like his gear came down last minute. Cobra's down. Marco's coming in. And I think everyone else is ships. I think everyone else is ships here. It's all ships. Oh, ships. Everyone's down. Way ahead of me. Way ahead of me. Okay, let's turn back around. Find my aircraft. And I'll come out. Oh, Daniel's coming in. Come back in here. Look how huge that GB supposedly is. Man, that is a big aircraft. Big aircraft. Okay, so release my... Let's see if I release my tailwheel lock. If I can turn around. Just normally, like a normal aircraft. Drive on the grass. Okay, come on, straighten out. There we go. And let me get in the middle of the runway, and then I will lock the tail wheel. Also, since I found this, let's have a look. So we've got, before starting, before takeoff, flight controls, trim, mixture, carburetor heat, tail wheel lock. So the trim is actually, that's right where it's supposed to be. Right where it's supposed to be. Tail wheel lock, we'll turn that on. And before instrument takeoff, well, we're not doing an instrument takeoff, so we won't worry about that. We do have instruments, but we're not doing an instrument takeoff. Okay, here we go. It does take its time lumbering back into the air. Oh, I've got my flaps down. It did not say flaps on that checklist. Flaps coming up. One more notch. There we go. There's like 5 notches of flaps. 5 notches. All right, and now's a good time to check my fuel. Now that I'm up in the air, it wouldn't have made any sense to check that on the ground. So we're on my left. Whoops, we're on the left tank. Left reserve, right inner. It's very strange. How does that correspond? That's reserve, and that's right. So I want to go to right to be sure. Actually, I need some altitude before I go switching fuel tanks. Okay, let's see here. Let's try it. I want to go to the right one, so this way. No! That one. That has the most fuel, so I should be good. Should be good there. Now just get it trimmed. Oh yeah, pull the throttle back. Pull the prop back. Pull the mixture back, which I haven't done the entire flight. So obviously the plugs are not modeled. It doesn't foul the plugs. It doesn't care about that. So what is my speed now? It is 160. I wonder if there's any specs in that Wikipedia article. I'm curious what the cruise is on this. Specifications: T-6G, cruise 2, student and instructor, 29 feet, wingspan 42 feet, height 11 feet 8 inches, wing area 253.7 squared, empty weight 4,158 pounds, gross weight 5,617 pounds. It's one Pratt & Whitney R1340 AN1 Wasp radial engine at just 600 horsepower. What was the Spitfire's almost double. Almost double that in the Spit. Maximum speed 208 miles an hour. Cruise speed is 145, so I'm actually a little above cruise. Cruise would probably be back here somewhere. Back in there would probably be a more realistic cruise. Service ceiling 24,200 feet, range 730 miles. So yeah, you don't get a lot. You don't get a lot out of your full tanks. Rate of climb 1,200 feet per minute. I bet it climbs faster than that. Wing loading 22.2 pounds squared. Armament. Provisions for up to 3 machine guns. Although I don't think they use those very often. Oh, there's a picture of it. There's a Harvard converted to a Zero. So I wonder if this was for an air show or something. I wonder what that was for right there. Doesn't look old enough to be for Tora. Maybe they just did this for a museum or something like that. What else we got here? There's a couple of them in formation. U.S. Army Air Force North American AT-6C Texan trainers in flight near Luke Field, Arizona. Oh, there's an old picture. Jacksonville, Florida, U.S. Waves washing SNJ Waves. Those must have been World War II. South African Air Force Harvard under restoration. Man, look at that. Oh, front and rear cockpit. It's practically like I'm on autopilot now. I'm going straight ahead. You can't see this, right? I've got this set up right. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Now we've got, there you go. Nella, owned by Commemorative Air Force, preparing for takeoff. I believe the Commemorative Air Force has quite the museum. Can't remember where it is, but I think they have a huge museum. A Norden AT-16 Harvard 2B. I think that's what that says. That one's different. Definitely different. 2023, air show in 2023, very recent. That's pretty awesome. That is pretty cool. My flaps are still out. Hold on 1 second. No one can tell. No one knows because you're not on that screen. Okay. Definitely wants to do better than 145 in cruise. Okay. Spanish Air Force. Look at that radar dome on the back. USAF T-6 forward air control in Korea. Wow. I didn't realize they used them. They actually used them in Korea. LT-60 in flight over Korea, 1952. Argentina Navy, Naval Aviation Museum, 2010. Brazilian Air Force Smoke Squadron, 1976, National Archives of Brazil. Belgian Air Force. That's great. This might be the most pictures I've seen on a Wikipedia. There is a lot of reference here. Colombian Air Force T-6 during World War II. Danish Harvard II. Restored with Luftwaffe markings, but I doubt it ever flew for the Luftwaffe. RNZAF Harvards at RNZAF Station Anuri Wingiri, New Zealand, 1961. Dang. South African Air Force. Wow. Portuguese Air Force Museum. Portuguese. Syrian. Desert camouflage colors. There are so many of these. What did I say? They made 15,000? I think we're going to see all of them in this little slideshow. The North American T-6 single-engine advanced trainer aircraft used primarily World War II was named the Texan because it was designed and manufactured by North American Aviation at the production facilities in Dallas, Texas. Now, Marco, why would you want to put that up there? I don't get it. Why would you want to throw that up? Hard to imagine. I still seem to have flaps out. I have... Oh, I do. Look at that. It moved. It moved. Okay, now I'm going to be even faster. Things are going to be even faster now. Woo! I got everybody spread out, though. I've spread them out. Oh, he's still touching the trees. What a surprise. Never seen the likes of it. Never seen the likes of it. I don't know what I'm going to do here. It's coffee time, and I've got no coffee, and it seems like, oh gosh, if it just had an autopilot, I could get some coffee. I have plenty of time if I had an autopilot in this thing. Just jump up and go get coffee. I wonder if I could do it. I probably could. Probably just jump out. Plus, no one would know. I mean, no one would have any idea what you're doing, dude. Just talking to yourself. How did I do? Did I wreck? Oh, I didn't wreck, but I am turning in a constant circle. I don't think I wanted to be doing that. Boy, any more, in a few more minutes, I would have been down. Down, down, down. I got it. We're good, we're good. All good. Right back. No one said a word. It's like I wasn't even gone. Perfect. Very flat out here. I'm not used to this much flatness being from Oregon. It's a long way to the nearest mountain, isn't it? It's a long way to the nearest mountain. Wonder if I can actually do this. Oh yeah! Look at that. Did not know that was going on. Selected bacon. Selected bacon is here. What is up? I'm now flying it. I've got no control of the aircraft because I'm in the other camera. Just wanted to check out some of these cameras. Oh, that didn't work. That's the only camera like that. Oh, there we go. Of course, this is no different. The mod didn't make any difference with this. Yeah, I'm getting off track now. Let's head back in. Sweet. Two more airports, and one of the airports is only 20 miles from the next airport. It's only 20 or so miles from our final destination on the Mississippi for the Sunday cruise. Our final destination being Rock Island. It's a Quad City International Airport. Quad City International is our final airport. In Illinois. So have we entered Iowa? We are now in Iowa. Our next landing will be in Iowa. Multiple states traveled every day. Did you see the video posted in your Discord? Did I see the video you posted in my Discord? Not while I was flying, I didn't. Did you post the video of the... Did you post the heart video? Oh, wait a minute. Ooh, there's a lot... Oh my gosh, there's a lot of stuff going on in others' Discords, not in mine. Oh, I see a really cool, some cool pictures from Bent Wing Bird and the helicopters. No, I don't. Where did you post such a said video? I don't see anything. Are you sure you posted it in my Discord? Or do you mean something from days ago? Ah, ooh, I don't see anything. Oh, there he is turning again. Oh, and self-promotion. Yes, I did see that. Absolutely. That was yesterday, right? Yeah. Oh, I thought I gave it a thumbs up. Now I did. So, what is the ATC you're using? What's the ATC program you're using? Beyond ATC. It sounded a little bit like an updated version of what's in the sim. I was kind of surprised. It didn't sound, it sounded just as sort of mechanical as what's already in the sim. But obviously more accurate, because that's not hard. It's certainly not hard to be more accurate than the sim. I guess I can turn my camera on. I'm back in my seat now. It has regional. Oh, I didn't catch that. It still sounded like. It still sounded like the stuff that comes with the sim for what I was hearing. And can you talk to it? Can you talk to Beyond ATC? This is how I know nothing about the program, except I thought you could speak to it. Because it sounded like your voice was also kind of like pressing the ATC in the sim. It takes very little to be much better than the sim. Very little. Yeah. It seems like 2025, I mean, I don't mess with the ATC much, but it seems like 2025 is worse with the AI than 2020 was. You haven't been able to get it to recognize your... Oh, okay. So you can... So you have an option to use your own mic or just let it do it. I see. That's weird. It won't recognize your mic. Your mic is plenty loud enough. Strange. I see Dano way out there. Way out there in the distance. And who do I got here? Turd Ferguson is right there. He is also in the F4F, it looks like. Selected Bacon 1. Nova Stuff, Aquila. Marco is right here. Altia, Red Heron, United Airlines, 1069. Cobra's out in front of us. Shibadoo is out in front of us. DevoFly is out in front of us. Still haven't figured out how to get into the back. What if I hit that one? No, that doesn't do it. Oh, I like that look, though. What about that? No. Oh, that was perfect. There's your fuel. Primer. Your buttons and stuff. Back to here. I wonder if you have to go into the camera and go back there. Copilot. Where'd that go? Pilot. Oh, weird. Oh, that's strange. This won't let... There we go. Oh, look! Okay, so I have to set this as one of my views. There's the Copilot. I found it. Oh, that is different. Oh, that's really cool. That's something I just now discovered in this plane. Let me see if I can get back here. Here we go, and go back here. Oh, look at that! Anyone flying from the Copilot view? So this would be actually the instructor station, I think. That's the instructor station. Look at the radio back here. Look at that. Sweet. Oh, so you can start it from back here and everything. No, that's not a wobble pump. There's the wobble pump. Where is the prime if you're back here starting it? There's your fuel. I don't see a way to prime it from back here. How the heck do you start it from back here? Huh. That is cool. Let me do this so I can look around. Yeah, cool. Nope. That's the only thing I don't know how you would prime it. So I guess you have to start it from the front and then jump back here. Okay. All right. Very hard to land too with your student in the way like that. How do you even fly the thing? Man, you got to be like this, I guess. That's cool. Definitely cool. Is that my airport right there? Is the airport just here? Oh, I think it is. Have I gotten that sidetracked? Oh, I guess I have. Wow, it's just right there. Okay. Sweet. Prop forward, mixture forward. Throttle back. Flaps. And remember to bring them up this time. Gear. Coffee. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. More flaps. More trim. Right on base. Oh, I'm gonna run into two different people. I should probably wait for them. That would be the thing to do, is wait for the people in front of you on final. We have less than half a mile clearance. Turn to final. A little bit of power. Nope, I don't need that much power. Fine. We are fine. I can't believe it's taken me this long. Both times that I came back in here, I meant to do this. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. Oh, Factual Gall is coming in, rating the channel with 22 viewers. Happy Mother's Day to all of you folks, too. Jeez. Happy Mother's Day to you and your mothers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the raid. You caught me on a landing. Woo! Factual Gull, haven't seen you in a while. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. You've been busy. I am flying a new freeware mod for the T-6 Texan, and it's rather fun. As I bounce it all over the world. Bouncy, bouncy. Oh, I forgot to lock my gear, too. So I could be in trouble with the gear unlocked. I could be in big, big trouble. There we go. Oh, come on, stop. Nope. Almost went off the runway, but I didn't. Look at that. See, I'm fine. Okay. Smoke off! We're on the Mississippi. We have about 26 miles to go. Great to see you. Thanks so much for coming in. Have I missed anything? Let me check over here. No, I haven't missed a thing. Thanks for coming in on the raid, everyone. Greatly appreciated. If you've never been here before, this is Flights with Joel, and today we're flying the Mississippi on our Sunday cruise. Sundays we usually do this. This is not usually the day I do warbirds, but it was a trainer, so I thought I'd make an exception. It's not a real warbird. Charles Farmer, how you doing? So this mod has made it so the startup is much more realistic. The ground handling is so realistic that it's very difficult. The planet neutral, what's going on? The behavior in the air is more realistic, which makes it easier, right? Because in my opinion, anytime you make a plane fly better, it's better. Does that make sense? And look what they did. Look what else I got with this. we got. You go like this, you have an instructor station. This is fully functional now. Look, the stick is just a piece of wood. You do have to depend on the student to start it. It won't start from back here because it has a wobble pump but no primer. So I don't think there's any way to... Oh, there's no... And there's everything but a primer. And look at the radio. Look at that ancient radio. I have to go in the other one to see if it had this before. I don't think it did. I don't think it had a rear station like this. It took me a while to find the camera to get back here, but there it is. It's there. Oh, and if you've not seen this, my favorite part is that. That's my favorite part of this mod. Is you can open the canopy. Ooh, I know most people are like, what's the big deal? But, you know, a canopy that opens, it's exciting. It's exciting, as it seems we were promised that all the doors would open in 2024. That may just be my bad memory. I don't know, but it kind of seems like it. All right, I'm going to turn around and go back down. I'm going to give myself some more runway. Because I don't think I have... Wait a minute. Do I have enough? Oh, I have plenty. He says. Oh, Cody's here. Cody's here doing some shenanigans. It looks like he's hitting the ground every time he does a... every time he loops. All right, I'm going to go back on the runway. And we will see if I have enough to get off the ground.
Check your fuel, your snacks and drinks.
So that's a good idea. Check your fuel and your snacks and your drinks. It's really weird on the ground. It's like I have to do that to get it to turn right. It's very strange. Okay, and here we go. A little bit forward so I can lock my gear. There we go, lock the gear. I can't find the gear lock. Only way I know to do it is use my controller, which I have one on. I have a gear lock on my controller. I don't know any other way to do it. And that locks itself. And then fuel forward, prop forward, emergency brake off, gear locked, fuel in the right position, which it's on the fullest tank as far as you know. Let's do that last 25 miles. Woo! All right. And because I have a short runway, I'm going to cram the throttle forward. I haven't been doing that. I haven't been doing that because that's, well, you know, it's not the best way to take off. So far, so good. Oh, and I have to dance on these pedals. Oh, look at that! Nice. I have to dance on these pedals to get it to stay straight. It takes a little bit of pedal dance, which I have seen in many actual videos. Yeah, I have lots of room. Uh-oh! 747 coming in. Okay, I don't think that's what he means to be in. I think that's not his real plane. There we go. Oh, I'm on the wrong camera. Holy mackerel! Okay, that was my gear coming up that I was describing and no one saw. I gotta get my speed up, and then I'll pull back on the... Oh, actually, this is a good time to test. This whole time, I don't think there's any failures built in. So I've been flying it gingerly just in case there were failures. So I'm going to go, what do you guys call it? I'm going to firewall it. We're going to do firewalls with Joel for 25 miles. 25 miles firewalling and see if it blows. And I'll get some altitude in case it does. So I've got prop full forward and the throttle for forward, and I've got the mixture full rich. I'll back the mixture off a little bit. Although I don't think it makes any difference. I really don't. There are very few planes that seem to respond correctly to the mixture, right? There's not a lot of them. Not the cows definitely do it right. The cows aircraft. There's a couple others where it'll break if you don't do it right. Trying to think of what. Trying to think of what ones. There he is. He's in the back. Instructor station on the roll. Hey, he's on a roll. Hey, he's flipping out. Woo! Trying to get this, I'm trying to steady this out. Sorry about my glitchy flying. At full power, it seems to be a bit more touchy. It seems to be a little bit more touchy when you're firewalling it. A little bit. I do like that they added the spinner in the front. I think that's pretty awesome. And now we need to go to the right, just a little off the river to get to the next airport. Man, it just keeps climbing. Stop climbing. Uh-oh, right into a cloud. Okay, use your instruments. Keep it together. There we go. Okay, okay. Doesn't want to trim out. Oh, it's a big cloud. That is pretty freaky with these instruments. To be basically IFR. Oh yeah, not much to see out here. Okay, we need to get lower. We need to get out of the clouds. Let's dive down. Nearly 200 miles an hour now. I must not be on live weather, really? Oh, you're right, because when I loaded in real time live weather. Now it just loaded it though. This is happening to me a lot lately. If I don't go in and look at it, it doesn't load it in. So when I looked at it, it loaded it in. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know. Now I just have a little bit of haze. Yours actually still looks clearer. more clear. It's beautiful out here, though, isn't it? Super nice. At 200 miles an hour, I'm going to be to the final airport in just a couple minutes. Just a few minutes. I'm about 10 miles away now from Quad City. I'm showing 11 knot wind, so I'm going to try for 09. Runway 09 is what I'm looking at. I have 11 knots at 115, 117. You have your choice of 05, 13, 23, 31, 27, or 09. Big airport. If I follow my map correctly, I'll be able to cruise right in. It seems like I should see my airport. It seems like I'm close enough. I should see it. It should be like right there. Coming in fast. Is that it there? I think that's it right there. You see it up there in my sights? Right up there. That looks like there's 2 runways, 2 05s. Oh, 09. That's 09. It looks like there's an 09 right, 09 left, but I guess those are taxiways. Going right into 09. I'm trying to decide at what point I should cut the throttle and start getting serious. I'm at 2,000. I think when I can see it a little bit more clear, like when I see the lights. As soon as I'm done streaming, I get to go enjoy my coffee. Oh yeah! Tuesday we'll be flying helicopters as always. Thank you for coming to the Sunday cruise. Tuesdays, there's no chance we'll be flying a new helicopter. I shouldn't say no chance. Very little chance, but I'll probably talk more about new helicopters coming out and maybe play a video, at least a video. I still don't have a favorite helicopter in the sim. It's crazy. Still don't have a favorite, but I like a lot of them. I'm not seeing the lights. I better start heading down there. Okay, let's pull it back. Ready, folks? Kill, kill, kill. Prop is still full forward. Mixture is full forward. I have 1 billion feet of runway, so it's not a big deal. Let's see though if I gave myself enough height that I shouldn't have to put the throttle back in if I do this right. And I'm looking right at the front of the runway, which is not right. You look at the other end of the runway, not this end. Look at the other end of the runway, right? Hello. Get that thing lined up. There we go. I think I've got some wind. Whoa, yes I do. Okay, gear coming down. Oh, nice, look at that. He's got his Brakes in. Air brakes on. Flaps coming in. Oh, that just put them all in. I held it for too long. We'll see how I do with the, with no engine. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put power in. This isn't gonna work. I can't believe I actually am still... Yeah, I'm gonna be short. What if I bring my flaps back up? Will I gain enough speed? I don't think so. Oh, nice. Nice air show as we come back. That might have worked. I brought my flaps all the way back in. That might have worked. I'm at 80. I'm not near the air. I'm not gonna crash yet. That must be the fence just below where that road is. Oh yeah, we're fine. Flaps come back in. Don't need them all because I've got the wind. I haven't touched the throttle yet. I've not touched it. Oh, this is great. More flaps. It's too late. Okay, let's hold it. Hold it. Hold it. There we go. There's 60. Oh, about 55. That may have been my best landing of the day. Whoa. It's doing weird things. Woo. Okay. Got some people parked over here. Let's go park here. Oh, yeah. Sweet. So, I didn't lock my tail wheel, so that's why it did weird things at the very end there. No tail wheel lock. Big thanks to Red Heron, Cobra, Marco, everyone who comes on these flights every day. Appreciate you. Still, as I said, happy Mother's Day. I didn't say it for very long ago, so I posted flowers on my social media accounts from the yard. All right. Oh yeah, this looks fantastic. I just noticed somebody just landed there. It looked really good. It looked really good landing. Came down very nice. 747 coming in. Are you really in a 747? Probably. Probably. Who is in the line? Red Heron pulls in. We got Marco, Cobra, Mr. Ferguson, Debo flies, Cody doing the flyby, Shibadu still coming in. Nova stuff over on the other side. Octia. Aquila. Selected Bacon. Charles Farm. In the generic piston. Oh, that says T6RE. Oh, is that the T6 Reno? I had problems with that. That's why I can't see it. Let's go over to the real camera. Let's go over to camera 2. We get a nice lineup here. Look at that. Fantastic. Time to turn this music off. Turn the other music up that I was so nicely gifted for the end of my stream. We're going to raid out. Thank you for the follows. Thank you so much for the raids. I had a couple nice ones today. It is still appreciated. Still trying to grow this little channel. Let's go here. Oh, yeah.
We have arrived at our destination. Thanks for watching Flights with Joel.
See everyone on Tuesday.
Streams ending, we had fun. Lots of joy, oh what a run.
Every time.
With Joe leading, we soared high through the clouds.
Like Joel coming in with the party of 26. Thank you so much, Joel. Really appreciate it, my friend. How's it going, everyone? Good to see you all. How was your stream? How was your flight, Joel? Good to see you, my friend. If this is your first time here, my name is Arash, Captain Arash. We do a lot of